Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today our yoga for strength and flexibility practice is going to need a few things. So if you have a strap and a block around you, grab them, or that could be a book instead of a block, or a long sock, a towel maybe even for a strap. Of course, if you have nothing to work with today, that is completely fine as well. Find a little bit of space to move. Remember to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. All right, you guys, we are going to start laying down. So just have your props off to the side for now and lay all the way down onto your back. And then we're just going to either pull the knees in towards the chest. You could even keep your feet on the floor, or if you'd like to let the toes try to find the ceiling, you can do that as well. So if you're able to keep your legs up in the air, no problem. You don't need anything, or if you want to hook your towel or strap around your feet to take some of that effort out of this, you can definitely use your strap. But I want you kind of just to get a little light through the feet, a little light through the toes and the ankles, and just start to breathe. And I want you just to, one more thing, before you completely settle in, think about your low back. I want you to think about squeezing that low back towards your mat. It likes to arch a little bit, it likes to lift up, but we want to kind of wake up that low tummy, draw the belly button in to kiss that low back all the way down towards the mat. And if it feels right to move a little bit, maybe some ankle circles will feel good. Maybe you won't want to move at all, especially if you got a strap or a sock around your legs. But breathe. I'm not here for too much longer, you guys, so soften the shoulders and the jaw. Remembering to squeeze that low back into the mat, waking up the core. Awesome work, you guys. So if those feet are lifted, just bring them all the way back down. Might feel good to rock side to side a little bit here. Just massage the low back. And then we're going to pull our right knee in towards our chest and give it a nice big hug option to extend the left leg out nice and long. And if you would like to lift your shoulders and try and touch your nose to your knee, giving that leg a nice big hug. Take one more inhale if you're lifted. And exhale, lower the shoulders down, squeeze that knee towards your chest, and then switch sides. Right leg out, left leg in, squeeze. Start by just hugging that knee. Feeling this through that hip flexor maybe, and then you can try and touch your nose to your knee, or maybe your chin. Maybe nothing at all. Just hug that knee in. Take one more inhale. And exhale, lower the shoulders, hug that knee in just for another breath. And then you can start to let it go. Bring both of your feet to the floor. One more chance, a little low back massage, rocking the knees side to side. And then we're going to come all the way onto our hands and knees. So either roll over or rock forwards, but find your way into your tabletop position. Awesome, you guys. So spread your fingers wide, bring your knees in under your hips. Let's tuck the toes and lift on up into downward facing dog. Nice, you guys. So we're going to walk our feet together here right away. Big toes touching. Let your hips be nice and high to the sky. Don't worry about having straight legs. You can always bend those knees, letting the chest try to kind of come towards the bottom of your mat, opening up those shoulders and the chest. And then we're going to use an inhale to lift your right foot up towards the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Let's think about straightening that lifted leg. Again, Just thinking about it. It might be completely bent, but just think about finding some length through the lifted leg. I don't care what your bottom leg is doing. Push into your palms. Breathe. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Slowly bring that right foot down right next to that left one. And then use an inhale, lifting the opposite foot, that left side, three-legged dog. Remembering to think about straightening the lifted leg. See what happens. Breathe. Awesome, you guys. One more inhale. And exhale, warming up those shoulders right from the start here. All right, use an inhale, look forwards. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Let's take an inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up, and exhale your hands through heart center down to your side. Take a nice big shoulder roll. Use an inhale, reach up. Exhale as you tip forwards. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back into downward dog, feet together. Inhale your right foot up, not here as long, so high as you can get that right heel. Take one more breath in, and exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift the left side, as high as you can get it. One more breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, walk, step, maybe jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up, and exhale your hands through heart center and down to your sides. All right, you guys, let's grab our straps or our socks or our towels, whatever you might be working with today. Just have it close, I suppose, and then we'll decide if we want to use it. So have it close. So we're going to be standing on, let's stand on our right foot, and we're going to be lifting the left knee up into the air. And we want to start to find some length through that left leg. So you might not want to use a strap or your towel because that's going to come around the foot or maybe even around the knee. So I'll demonstrate that in a second, but it's a lot of work, you guys, to keep that leg up there without any prop. So if you want to work, if you really want to work, don't use anything. But I want you to think about standing tall. We like to lean back to kind of compensate for lifting that foot up or that knee up. So something like this, if you've got a towel or strap, something like this, if your leg is straight, keeping in mind we're working on our balance, maybe you would like to just bring your towel under your leg, standing tall, knee bent. I don't know if a strap or a towel in front of the knee yet. This feels all right as well. So wherever you would like to be, options, so many options. Hopefully building some fire through that standing leg or here for a little bit longer. So just breathe. Those of you not using any sort of prop to hold that leg up, props to you. Nice work. Awesome work, you guys. Let's take one more inhale here if you're still with me. And then let it go as you exhale. Foot all the way to the floor. Give it a little shake. Give it a little shake. We're going to try the other side right now. So prop or not, I kind of was trying all of the options. So if you want to kind of try all the options as well, feel free. Or if you know what you like, you can stay there. Woo. But working on that balance, that focus. Hard to think about anything in our day-to-day lives while we're here trying to stand on one leg and keep the other leg lifted. Am I right? A good way to just let go of anything that might be a weight on your shoulders lately. Breathe. Awesome work, you guys. One more inhale. And exhale, start to let it go. That strap towel, whatever you were using, can go off to the side. Bringing your feet back to the top of your mat. Together, hip width apart, whatever you prefer. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back into downward dog, feet together. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, your right foot nice and high, a little higher maybe. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale the left foot as high as you can get it. Three-legged dog. Push into your palms. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to look forwards. Exhale, walk, step, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center into your sides. All right, you guys, now grab your block or your book just in case. Have it at the top of your mat. It's just going to be here once again to help us balance. You may use it, you may not use it, but let's stand on our right foot and lift the left knee up. So, kind of where we were before, but we're going to tip forward and come into our full warrior 3 this time. So you can have that legs bent to start. We're just going to tip forward. Now you can start to straighten that left leg. We're trying to make a T shape with the body, dropping the chest a little bit. If you want to take some weight into the block, you can. Or maybe you want to use that strong standing leg and strong core to hold you in place. Wherever you want your arms to be, hardest option, I think, is reaching them above the head forwards. Nice to have them in front of your chest or even have your hands to your hips. Let's think about straightening that left leg though. Think about it. It might happen, it might not. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale. Come back up to standing and release. Shake it out. Shake it out. And let's switch sides. Left foot down, right knee up. Stay here as long as you need to find your balance. And we're just tipping forward a little bit. Maybe your warrior 3 looks like this. Maybe you're coming forward a little more. Using the block, the floor maybe nothing at all. Draw the belly in. Just play with it. If you fall over, that means you're trying something new. You're trying to go to your edge, and that's awesome. That's how we get better at this. Awesome work, you guys. Breathe. Feel that fire building in that left glute. I feel ya. Awesome job, you guys. Use an inhale. All the way back up. Feet down. You can move your block to the side. We'll use it again in a moment. But find the top of your mat. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale as you reach up. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Let's step back into downward facing dog. Our feet are going to come together. We're done with our 3-legged dogs though. So feet together though. Keep thinking about pushing the chest back towards your knees and then bend your knees. See if you can touch your tummy to your quads, the top of your thighs, and bend your knees. Keep touching the tummy to the quads. Bend your knees a little more. Hold it, hovering those knees above the ground and then letting them come all the way down. Untucking the toes, taking child's pose for a moment. Maybe the forehead can come down to the mat. Just slowing down your breath. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale, lift up onto your hands and knees. We're going to turn over and lay all the way down onto our backs. So having your block or book close to you in case you want to use it. So sticking with the theme today of our warrior 3, now we're laying down. So we're just going to be lifting that right leg and foot up into the air. If you want to have a little challenge, a little balance challenge, you're going to take your book or your block and put it on top of your foot. And then you're going to send that leg up into the air. You're going to hold it here. You're going to balance that block or that book. Know that it's just optional. You don't have to have anything on your foot. And if you want a little extra, maybe that left leg wants to straighten out long. This takes some concentration. Maybe, maybe not. Draw your belly in. Think about that low back. Try to bring the low back all the way to the mat. Breathe. Nice work, you guys. Yes, we are still here. We're still holding that block up in the air. So if it's shaking, you're doing it exactly right. So we're going to be switching sides here in a second. Just plan ahead here. How are you going to get that block or book off of your foot without letting it fall to the floor? Maybe a combination of lifting the shoulders and bending the knee. I don't know. Get that block or book off your foot though. And let's switch sides. Let's switch. Finding that sweet spot. I know this doesn't work for everybody. You kind of have to have, well, you have to have a pretty darn flexible hamstring to get your foot straight up to balance that block. So if you feel like you need to hang on to your leg or something, you can. If you want a little more, take that right leg out long as well. Pretend you're in warrior 3 like we were earlier. Bringing that low back right against the mat. A little bit of core work. Awesome work, you guys. How are we going to get that block off of our foot? Don't let it crash and burn. I'll never know if it did though, right? So bringing your feet to the floor. Knees bent. Let's reach our arms out. Lift your hips and slide them to the right side. Your knees can fall over to the left. Let's take a twist. Just releasing that low back. Just a few deeper breath here if you can. Fill up your body with nice big inhales. And let it go. Some big exhales. And when you're ready, use an inhale to lift the knees back up. Take your hips, slide them to the left, and then your knees can fall over to the right. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale when you're ready, lifting your knees back up, hips to the mat. One last chance here to lift the legs up into the air, both of your legs. So hanging on to them or resting your arms wherever's comfy, but just feeling all that weight come out of the feet, the ankles, the toes. Add some ankle circles if it feels good. I'm just pushing that low back into the mat. Nice job, you guys. Nice and slow. Start to bring your feet all the way down. Send your legs out long, feet out nice and wide. Bringing your arms to your sides. Flipping your palms to face up. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Awesome work today, guys. Stay here in Shavasana for as long as you have time for. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until we meet again, namaste.